Welcome to Clean Tech, home of the daily technology reviews. My name is McKay, and today we'll be talking about something that I find extremely important. There's going to be two different parts to this. One, there's something super surface level, and there's something a little bit deeper that I want to get into. Today we'll be talking about how Instagram unveils new teen safety tools ahead of a Senate hearing. How convenient. Right before a Senate hearing, they start unveiling new safety tools. But today's video is brought to you by CleanPhone, but more on them later. So Instagram has just announced that they are now rolling out. They actually have rolled out a couple of these features already, and they are going to roll out a couple more that we're going to talk about. But there are some new safety features that Instagram is rolling out. One of the very first ones that they bring up is that they are now going to have Instagram send out an alert if you've been dwelling on one topic for too long. So if you've been watching something, like if you've been studying about tigers for too long, you maybe get prompted to say, all right, let's go take a little bit of difference and let's go learn about the ocean. That's just one example. Obviously, you can interpret that however you want. But Instagram will now guide you to, if you've stayed on one topic for too long, you can then go to, they guide you to a different topic, which for better or for worse, that's interesting. I think that's a lot of power, but oh well. The other thing that they do talk about also is they are going to start sending out, they actually did, this is one of the few tools that they have rolled out, is that they will send you an alert to take breaks. If you've been on Instagram for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 20 minutes, you'll get an alert. This is a safety feature that you can opt into, and 90% of teens that opt into it keep it, so that's interesting. The next thing that they are implementing that I think is extremely interesting is that users will be you cannot tag or mention teens that don't follow them. So like I can't be mentioned, like if I'm a teenager, I can't be mentioned by somebody that I don't follow. It's just a safety thing that I'm sure there's been obviously issues with this, otherwise it wouldn't be an issue. Now the next one that they're rolling out is you'll be able to bulk delete items. So you can bulk delete your own content, including photos, videos, likes, and comments, which is extremely interesting. I don't know when this scenario I don't know why that would be considered a safety feature. Maybe I consider deleting comments a safety thing, but deleting your own content, that's kind of interesting. So I'll be curious. Let me know down in the comments, why do you think that they included this safety feature? The next thing that I want to talk about is they are going to testify before Congress for the first time by Mr. Masari, who has been over Instagram for 3 years now. And he does this on Wednesday, so tomorrow. And there's something this is a little bit of the deeper issue that I see here. So it has come out that a sizable percentage of young users, particularly teenage girls, that have body image concerns due to Instagram. And Instagram has all of a sudden, now that they got called to court, they're trying to release these tools now. And it's really interesting what one of the Congress members say about this. Let's go ahead and go down to that part. So like I said, you will get prompted to take a break for 10, 20, or 30 minutes. And 90% of the teens that get alerted, like that have the alert set up, they will keep it enabled. So the other thing that I haven't talked about, one of the things that they're going to be limiting the rollout, which is interesting that this isn't something more important, is that there's a knob. There's 3 settings. There's allow, limit, or limit even more. Suggestive content. So is things that may be deemed inappropriate for a younger audience. They have it set right now as limit. So there's still one more setting to limit even more, which is kind of odd that they wouldn't want a younger audience to be limited even more from that. So that's something that I found interesting, that Instagram now they have the classification of content, and they're allowing it, they're limiting it, or they're like almost turning it off. And the fact that teens are still allowed, they're limited, is a little bit concerning. That the fact that Instagram is still exposing teenagers to this. I mean, here at CleanTech, we don't believe anybody should be exposed to any suggestive content, but the fact that teens are still openly exposed to it and Instagram's okay with that is a little bit concerning. And I do just want to finish off with a quote here by one of the Senate, by one of the members of the Senate. She says, this is a hollow product announcement in the dead of night that will do little substantive, I can't say that word, I apologize, to make their product safer for kids. So basically she's saying, nice try, but this is not going to do anything. But what will do something is something super cool that we have actually come up with here at CleanTech. We have developed a phone to combat issues to this very similar. What this is, it's a clean phone, and it's very simple. You can manage, like from a parent phone, you can manage apps. You can pick which apps are installed or not installed on your kid's phone. So for example, if you do want Instagram, you can allow it, but you don't want Snapchat, you don't have to allow Snapchat. It's a really cool feature. You can also monitor your family members' text and call history, and you can also schedule which apps and how long they're allowed to use. Like maybe I don't want my 10-year-old to play Angry Birds for more than half an hour, I can turn it off. Or for screen time reports, you can get a screen time report of how long they're on each app. So your teenager will be like, oh, Mom, I've been doing homework for the last 2 hours. And you look, they've been on Instagram for an hour and a half of that. So it's just something to help parents and family members communicate and how to properly use these technology devices as tools rather than something that prohibits. And we actually are now doing something where we will send you a clean phone for free. If you sign up for the subscription, we will send you a clean phone for free, and you can test it out, and if you don't like it, you can send it back. We are extremely open, and we absolutely love this product. There's a lot of benefits to it, and we would love to hear you guys' opinion. So let me know down in the comments. Do you agree with what Instagram is doing, and are you happy with the approach they're taking, or do you wish they'd be more aggressive on it? Let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this tech review, and if you also enjoyed it, make sure you consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it, and like always, we'll see you next time. Happy tech reviewing.